Well, welcome to Opening Campfire. We had a full day of information. I can't believe that it's almost 9 o'clock. When we started at 9 o'clock, it feels like, I don't know about you guys, but it felt like the day just flew by for me. You guys might have a little difference of opinion, and that's okay. But we like to open camp with a campfire. We'll have an opening campfire Sunday nights for each week, and we'll have a closing campfire, maybe a campfire throughout the week as it goes. But this is really an opportunity for us to get together at the end of the night. Each night we'll have friendship circle, whether it's with a campfire or not, but we'll always get together at the end of the day. It's one of the few times the entire camp will pull together, because we're always off doing different things. We're hiking and horseback riding and fishing and canoeing and off doing fun things, or working in the kitchen or checking blood sugars in the medical cabin. But this is the opportunity to pull it together at night and come together. Your program directors during the week will be leading the friendship circle or campfire, and they may have a program. They may be making announcements. Some of the announcements is the cabin totes are ready for tonight, so we need one counselor from each cabin to go to Med Cabin and pick up your testing supplies. And I need to get with Cindy about food buckets. So come up to the lodge maybe in about a half an hour or so, and get one food bucket per cabin. So we'll have those ready as well. We like to talk about camp being a family, that once kids come to camp, camp becomes their family, and we are all family here at camp. And we want to welcome our new staff members to the family. We want to welcome our returning staff members. This is kind of a family reunion time for them. But in addition to family, we also make friends. This is really an opportunity. Camp is a great opportunity to make friends. Some of our kids who come to camp, as I mentioned earlier today, they're the only child that they know of who live with type 1 diabetes. Maybe the only child in their school, maybe the only child in their town if they're from a small town. And so they're feeling kind of isolated, they're feeling kind of alone. Nobody understands, nobody gets this, because of nobody that they know is living with type 1. And then they come to camp, they see 60 to 80 other kids just like them, and they see the bulk of the staff members checking, injecting, pumping, treating lows, just like they have to. And they're like, they get it. This is the one place people get it. This is one place they're in the majority. This is one place that they feel normal. And so we really want to do that. But the friendships built at camp last forever. When I first started camp, I met 3 young ladies who met when they were 7 years old. They were on staff by this time. They were 7. And one of the ladies in that group was that one of the kids who came from a small town and didn't know any other children with type 1 diabetes. And she wrote me this beautiful letter about the friendships that she made at camp, and how she came to camp crying because she didn't know anybody, and she was afraid. She didn't know anybody else with diabetes. She felt she was the odd person out. And then there was some other little girls in that cabin, and they kept requesting each other year after year after year. They went to the CIT program together. They still get together once a summer. They're all raising families now. One's in Denmark. That's a little harder. But they still get together on social media regularly and constantly, and they talk about friendships. Some of you guys who are here have been friends with each other for years. Some of you are friends outside of camp. Some of you are friends from camp. Some of you are making new friends this weekend or during the week that you're here. But friendship is really a vital thing at camp, and we really want to encourage those campers to build those lifelong friendships. And I don't know how many of you know that song, Make New Friends Fit, Keep Me Old, One is Silver and One is Gold. But we're going to sing that song tonight, and then we're going to do rounds. So when we'll have, we'll go from, we'll start with Ashley. So you ladies behind Ashley, and we'll come up maybe to Joanna, and then start with Drew, and we'll come up to Russ, and then Isaiah, to the rest of the dietary ladies, and we'll do rounds. We'll sing one verse together, and then we'll do rounds. We'll do just one song. So, if you know the song, jump in. If you don't know the song, it's very easy to learn. Friends, keep the old One is silver and the other is gold. A circle's round, it has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. But keep the old. One is silver, the old. One is silver and the other is gold. One is silver and the other is gold. A circle round to be has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. Excellent job. So another day has passed. Sorry. And I rejoice in the knowledge that I have shared this day with friends. Friendships can be as deep as the deepest well, but you must dig it. Friendship can be as wide as the widest ocean, but you must destroy the barriers. Friendship can be as free as the eagle sweeping in flight, but you must open the skies. Friendship, gently touching life, reaching stars, laughing at the sun, and softly sharing life. Well, friends, thank you for letting me cross your path today. Farewell, my friends, until another day. Beth and Drew, do you have any announcements? So this concludes our first day of staff training. We will, as I mentioned, there will be cabin totes. One person from each cabin, please head up to Medico to do that. We'll get food buckets up in about an hour. Please stop by the lodge so you have hypoglycemia treatment kits for the night. Rise and shine 7 or 7:30. Check is at 7:30. Breakfast is at 8. I don't care what time you guys get up. Just make sure that you're at breakfast at 8 o'clock. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. I enjoyed sharing this day with you and look forward to another fabulous day tomorrow. Oh yes, we'll end the camp. And you cross over your left hand, so right hand over left. And Russ, I'm going to sneak in there. So.
Are you? Okay. We'll make room for you then, darling.
We could use a little more arms here. I'm stretching.
Yes.
So we'll sing taps. And if you're not familiar with this word, with the song, the songs it is in the back of the staff manual under the song list, but it's day is done, gone the sun, from the lakes, from the hills, from the sky, all is well, safely rest, God is nigh. And then when we're done with the song, you'll lift up, still holding hands, and we'll spin out. And that way it symbolizes that we're one camp, but then we're heading off to bed. And once we head off to bed, especially with the campers, that's a time to be quiet because we don't want to rile them up. We want them to be quiet as they go back to the cabin, so hopefully they'll be sleepy and go to bed. So let's have the CITs start us with taps. It's done from the sun, from the lakes, from the hills, from the sky. All is well.